You have just been watching the Thames television symbol. Watch it again. Yes, it's a symbol we all hold close to our hearts. And not only our hearts, but our liver and onions as well. Yes, Thames Television, the only station with Queen Anne legs, 3 knobbly knees, 2 left feet, and a cauliflower nose.
And now...
The Kenny Everett video cassette.
Oh, and welcome to the Kenny Everett video cassette. Have we got a great show for you this week? Filled with great bits, and most of all, naughty bits. But we've got to do them fast, because we're having big problems with Lord Thames. He doesn't like them. He thinks we're being rude. He's told us to cut it out, or he'll cut it out. You're liable to miss great bits like this. Or this. Well, I'm not standing for it. I'm going to put the scissors to the test. Here's a great joke filled with so many dirty words, he'll never cut them all out. This man went into a house for a and this girl said, me. And he said, I suppose a out of the question. If you let me like no one's ever before. And she said, you me and I'll you and we'll invite some others to
Did you see that? Wasn't it wonderful? At last, somebody's striking a blow for decency and standards in this grand old country of ours. It's easy to come on television using dirty words to get cheap laughs. They should all be cut up with scissors and smashed into a waste disposal. And now, a sketch featuring Anna Ford, 2 donkeys and a vacuum cleaner, and there's not a dirty word in it. The hills are alive.
I sometimes think, without pulling any punches, that if God had intended us to watch Crossroads, he would have given us immortality.
Hello, viewer. Here I am in my Walls family brick to bring you a piece of reality. You remember reality? Look away from the TV. There it is. Now, back to the TV. Here's something that's actually real and really actual. Forget it, if you're a fast driver, slow down, because this is the latest thing in the police department to check your speed. It's a radar gun, and they're actually using these right now. So if you're speeding and watching this program, forget it. They're round the corner waiting for you. All they got to do is press the trigger, and a digital readout gives the speed of your car. Where will it all lead?
Kenny Everett video cassette.
Je ne regrette rien. Je ne regrette rien. I love my little esoterics. You know, I love my guitar. Does it not remind you of the female form? That beautiful waist, those lovely hips, and that beautiful back. Interesting.
Do you know, my mum says she's getting me a playpen, and I can't even bloody write.
Oh, what a hot show. I'm knackered. I feel thirsty. Where's my hot chocolate? Ah, there it is. Oh! Listen to this. Dear Kenny, I really like the show and watch every week. Wasn't that sweet? So I'm sending you my favorite joke. It goes like this. Why isn't your nose 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. That's terrible. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. I liked it.
What are you reading, Captain?
I'm reading an incredible story, Carla. It's a story of a man who has only 3 minutes to live. Imagine that, Carla. What would you do?
Boil an egg?
The joke you have just been watching is known in the trade as the surefire boob joke. The boob, as you know, is also known as the Bristol, the Knocker, the Charlie, and of course, the generic term, the United Dairies. This type of joke can be found in the work of Benny Hill, Ronnie Barker, and even John Cleese. And now, for those of you who are watching without color, here they are again in black and white. And for those of you who do not have a TV and are listening on the radio, I can tell you they're really big. And for those of you who are not watching because you're out, here is the touring version. The boob joke on the road.
Did you see that girl's dress come off? Did you enjoy it? You did? Well, you're a pervert! And so am I. Why don't we meet sometime? Give my secretary a call. I said, give my secretary a call! Damn you!
Hello, listeners. As you can see, I'm just about to undergo major surgery. Lord Thames has me on such a tight schedule that we have to squeeze the operation in during the commercial break. In case you're wondering why they've numbered parts of my body, it's all part of the joke. Well, there's nothing else to say now except that's the end of part one. Ah! Not that part one, you idiot! And now, part two. Oh, no. Just when I wanted to point to something. Oh, thank you.
I'm here today to talk to you about this great country of ours, the United States of America. Some whining intellectuals have been saying it's not the great nation it once was. Pinko subversives, closet commies. They want us to listen to their progressive, liberal, faggy ideas. Well, I call on you Americans to turn a deaf ear, turn a blind eye, and then bomb the bastards! You know it makes sense. We're with you, Ronnie. I like that.
way, V? Do you deny that you committed adultery on the 18th of June in a snowstorm while travelling on the pillion of a motorcycle at 110 miles an hour through Milton Keynes, while at the same time juggling a French loaf and 2 avocado pears and arm wrestling with a one-legged dwarf?
What was that date again?
I've just been with my girlfriend Deirdre, and I call her Martini. Anytime, any place, anywhere.
What a day I've had.
What are you doing there, Mick?
I'm doing this crossword, and I'm stuck. Look here at this clue.
Clay?
Clue. 5 letters to egg on.
That's a hard one. Let me see now. Tag on! Toast.
Oh, thanks. Hello. Here's the good news for today. Reports have just come in that a little puppy dog crossed the road safely this afternoon in Wandsworth. Mrs. Thatcher didn't do anything today. And why should she? Probably had her feet up, and why not? In Twickenham, a milk float took a corner rather sharply. But not to worry, no bottles were broken. Driver had a little cut on his thumb, nothing to worry about, didn't even need a plaster. And now for the weather. Thought it was going to rain today, didn't you? And it didn't. Turned out a treat. Just goes to show. Well, that's all from the good news desk. Bye-bye.
Do you know, there was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. Obviously.
Hello, it's hot gossip time, which means here I am in my hot gossip watching container. Okay, roll it! once again in the video vault, looking for more fad bits. Isn't it wonderful here? It's like getting a present of the past. Isn't it amazing how much creativity goes into selling products on television as well? This week we've got one from America. It's got George Raft in it, and the whole thing looks like a feature film. And it was all done to sell a headache pill.
Mr. Wave, where were you on the night of the 17th of August last?
Why?
Well, you never turned up.
Well, it's the end of the show, and as you know, it's our tradition to close with a heartwarming little story that only makes you love us more. This week's story, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, is in song. Just a minute. Ready? There once was a little boy, he was an orphan. He had no mother and no father and no toys or other kids to play with, and he was very unhappy, as he would be in these circumstances, wouldn't you? But then one day, he was adopted and went to live with a very rich family who bought him lots of toys and other kids to play with and loved him very much, and so he was very happy. Doesn't it make you want to cry? And don't you love me even more for telling you that little story? And now, it's time for the wink. Good night, and God bless you, and thanks for watching.
something with the world!